Hello everyone, welcome to Real English Online. It's Liam and I'm back again with another IELTS video. This time it's kind of like a summary, do's and don'ts in your IELTS speaking test. So, without further ado, let's have a little look at the do's. So, number one, first, expand your answers, okay? Never ever give one word answers. Try not to give short answers. Try and expand your answers reasonably. And when I mean reasonably, I mean some people over expand their answers and are asked where they live and speak for 2 minutes. This is a little bit too much. Expand your answers though, but no really short answers. It's a very bad thing, makes a bad impression on the examiner, and of course the examiner's never met you, doesn't know you, and all they're going to do is think that your English skills are lower than they actually are. So, number two, be enthusiastic. Put yourself in the examiner's shoes. The examiner's been sitting there probably for a couple of hours, been doing lots of students, and the last thing the examiner wants is a student who's sitting there really bored. Yeah, my name's Spiros. Where are you from? I'm from Corfu. That's not going to make a good impression on the examiner. You have to show, you have to make an impression, an impact, show that you are keen to speak English, and this will maximize your marks again. So take pity on the examiner, put a bit of oomph into it. Thirdly, listen carefully to the questions. Common mistake in any speaking exam. You've done lots of practice. People understand the questions, or they don't hear them properly. If you're in any doubt whatsoever, just ask the examiner, please can you repeat the question? You don't lose any marks for it. You will, however, lose marks if you think to yourself, oh, I think that's what he asked me, I'll just answer that question. Make sure you're answering the right question. Otherwise, even if the examiner wanted to, he can't give you, or she can't give you, marks. And the last one, try to relax. Yes, it is a speaking exam, but you have to remember the Cambridge examiners are highly trained professionals. They want to pass you. They are not your enemy. Most of them are really friendly, you know, and they'll really put you at ease. And so try to relax. Yes, it's a speaking exam, but some people, you know, they get really stressed, and then they start speaking like this, and they don't really know what they're gonna do, and they get stuck. Relax. Take one step back to take 2 steps forward. Deep breath. Relax. Yeah. So the don'ts. I've already told you some of the don'ts there accidentally. I can't help myself. But here we go. So, don't learn answers off by heart. There are some students who do this. They'll read a question and just learn a response. That's just not going to work, because the examiner will know that you've learnt it off by heart. And if they even suspect that you've been doing this, they're going to mark you down. And as I've said, even though you've probably looked at many tests, every test is different. I doubt you're ever going to get asked exactly the same question twice. Therefore, you can't use the same answer to answer the same question. It just doesn't work like that. So don't do that. Another thing, as I've already said, don't use short answers. Expand on them. These one-word answers, or the worst thing ever is they ask you a question and you're like, I don't know. The worst. Fair enough, you might not know, but say that and say, to be honest, I don't know, but however, I think, and try and answer it. Don't just sit there and go, I don't know, because then you're gonna get I don't know marks. Okay. Oh, and here's a beauty. Turn your phone off. Now, I'm sure the examiner will tell you this before you start the test, but I know that the new generations are crazy about your mobile phones. You want to take it everywhere, in the shower, to bed with you. into your English exam, but you can't turn around and go, oh, hang on a minute. I have an exam in a minute. Call me back in a minute. Oh, fail! You can't do that. Okay, make sure your exam's off. No distractions. Don't even have your phone on vibrate. You can't be sitting there with something in your pocket. No phones ever. Okay. The next one, and this always happens. Yes, it's a speaking test. Yes, people are stressed. So what happens? Dun dun dun. You get stuck. The dreaded, the awful, don't worry. If you get stuck, which it happens all the time. If you've watched enough of my videos, you've probably seen me get stuck. It's a natural thing. However, it's not really natural to sit there going, all you're doing is wasting time, and it doesn't look, good or make a good impression. The examiner knows after like 3 seconds that you're stuck. Okay, so the first piece of advice I've got for you here is try and find another word. If, for example, you're looking, you can't remember the word advantage, just say good. Another good thing is, just to get on with it. And if you're completely stuck and you can't remember, the word that I would tell you to use is anyway. So you turn around and say anyway, and just keep on going and answering the question. That way you save time. All that happens when you get stuck is people start sweating, start panicking. It throws you off track, and it's not doing you any favor. And even if you find that hallelujah word, the examiner's not going to go, oh wow, you can't believe he knew the word advantage, pass. It's not really going to make a whole pile of difference to your end mark. Okay, so yeah, okay, you get stuck, big deal, no problem. Try and find another word, or just say anyway and keep on going. The examiner will understand what's happened. He or she wants to hear your English. It doesn't mean you failed. Yeah. Anyway, I hope these tips have been useful for you, the do's and don'ts. So do pass your exam, and don't you dare fail, punk. Signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye.